Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So today I do have a full tutorial from start to finish showing you guys a look that I did on someone at school. So here, first thing I'm doing that you guys did not see on camera is going in and making sure her hands are clean, and so are mine. That is so important. You don't want to cross-contaminate and catch anything from your clients, especially now with everything going on. We have to be super cautious of keeping everything clean. So I am going in and just prepping her nails for her acrylic nails. And here she had a little bit of residue from her last set she had on. That might have been acrylic, so I just filed it down. And I'm going in and dusting off the dust away. And here I'm going in with some tips that I absolutely love. I have found these tips, but they're really expensive to get wholesale, including shipping. But I'm working on getting them from the supplier. So if you like when I use these tips, just hold on. I will have them at some point. Love them. I know a lot of people don't like going in with natural tips, but I've said this before. I personally believe natural colored tips, for some reason, they are stronger than the clear tips. So here I'm just going in. I've done her nails a couple times in the past, so I know what number nails go on her nails. And it's crazy, as you begin to build your clientele, don't worry about sizing the nail. You will know what number to pick up. It's just like it's gonna come. Like, I didn't even think about it. I just knew what number went on her nail. So she is going in with a shorter pointer finger and a shorter thumb just because of her job. She need her finger, her pointer finger, and her thumb to work. So that's why those nails are short. These nails are pretty much stiletto. They're not a real pointy stiletto. So I am going in and just following them up slightly, not too much, because she doesn't want like a pointy point. She gave me pretty much free range to do whatever I wanted to do. And because I didn't record what I did on my own nails, I decided to record it so that you guys can see actually how I achieved my look on my nails. So that's what I'm doing, going in and shaping the sides up. I am using an 80/80 grit. Feel free to use an 80/100 grit. It works just as well. I actually have been liking the 80/100 more so than the 80/80. I think you get like a sharper look with the 80/100. I don't know what it is. Personal preference, I'm guessing. But here I'm just going in and squaring off the nails that I did cut short. And yeah, we're just going to roll into the next step. So on the next step, even though you guys did see me take down the acrylic where it meets the natural nail, I didn't get in the corners. And here I am going in with my E-file to do that. I am using a D&D drill. Feel free to use whatever drill you have, or if you are looking for a drill, I really don't recommend you go out and splurge on a D&D drill or any expensive drill. Look on Amazon, look somewhere and get a drill from the price range of $30 to $75. You'll thank me in the long run. Your first drill is not going to be your forever drill, so don't splurge on it. Next, I am going in with some dehydrator just to pull the natural oils from her nail. I do go over each nail with the dehydrator, and then next I am going to go in and prime her nails. I don't think I show it here, but after I prime her nails, I do go in with pH bond. I like to use a 3-step process, and I really don't have lifting on my nails. You do what works for you. I'm just letting you guys know the steps that I use, and I feel work wonders. I don't have any lifting at all. So starting right out, I am using a Pana size 14. You can find this brush on Amazon. I will link it down below. I am using Young Nail Cover Pink. Not really a big fan of Young Nail Cover Pink. They're clear, I love, but like I'm learning to like this Cover Pink because I have a ton of it. So I am going in and for the most part, I like to use anywhere from 3 to 6 beads when I'm doing a nail. I don't really put a lot of pressure on myself to stick to a 3-bead method, especially when I'm doing really long nails. So if you're a beginner nail tech and you're watching this, I'm sorry, there's like a motorcycle roll by. But if you're a beginner nail tech and you are watching this, do not put a lot of pressure on yourself to do 3 beads. You see I going in right here with a smaller bead. Wherever you see fit, just know your liquid to powder ratio. That's the biggest problem I feel like beginner nail techs have. You have to know the liquid to powder ratio to be able to master acrylic application. this process here is pretty repetitive, so I will just give you guys a update on what's going on with me. As of today, I am finished nail school. Today was my last day. It was so bittersweet. But just about everybody I started with or like came a little bit after I started, they have either graduated or they're about to graduate with me too on July 14th. So I didn't feel too bad about leaving because we're like locked in. Some of them I am going to be in contact with like forever. And then some of them are just like real live, like my friends now. It's just like a sisterhood. I really can't explain it, but yeah, I'm done. So I will be popping up at the school here and there. The owner really want me to come back and do the teaching program. I'm really trying to weigh my options here just because I have a lot going on. I am still enrolled at the university into another degree program. So I don't want to take away from my kids any more than I already have as far as, doing everything for myself. And then I don't want to be selfish. I think I'm doing a lot. I was just in two schools at one time, so I think it's time for me to fall back a little bit, just perfect my craft as a nail tech and also, finish what I'm doing with my professional career, my other professional career. I stand corrected. So this part, like I said, is pretty repetitive, so I'm going to let you guys listen to some music until I move on to something else. I hop back in on this part because I wanted to explain to you what I'm doing. I'm just going in with my 5-in-1. I like to seal the cuticle with this. Take your time when you are sealing the cuticle. I like to use this work. I literally have no lifting, and my nails last anywhere from like 4 to 5 weeks. I don't recommend people wait that long, but you want to make sure you are sealing the cuticle. No matter how well you prep the nail, if you are not sealing the cuticle properly, you still are going to have lifting. So just take your time when doing that. You guys will see like my hand move back a little while I am drilling, just like that. That's just me messing with the speed of my drill. I like to work with my drill a lot faster than I used to. I used to be scared to use my drill, but if you're not using your drill at a higher speed, you will get those skips around the cuticle. I can't really explain it. Maybe I'll show you one day on myself when I'm doing a video that's not a voiceover. But yeah, seal those cuticles up. No matter how much you prep your nails, no matter what you buy to prep your nails, if you are not sealing your cuticle, then you are going to have lifting and your nails are not going to last. I will have these drill bits on my website. I know I told you guys I was going to do the website, launch it. It is already done. I was going to launch it like last week. I'm working on doing that this week. I just had so much going on with finishing up testing at school. But yeah, I love these drill bits. It's like the only thing I use to seal the cuticle. Works wonders. Invest in some good drill bits. That's all I can say. And you'll learn your tools. Don't let anyone tell you what speed to put your drill on. I'm telling you, if you need to work on a lower speed just to learn how to use this ceramic drill bits, then you do that. Eventually, when you're more comfortable, you'll be able to turn your drill up and maneuver your tools in a way that you are comfortable. So now I'm just going in and sealing around the cuticle just a little bit more and smoothing the nail out. Like I said in the beginning of the tutorial, I chose this design just because I did it on myself and I got so many compliments on my Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I will swipe it across the screen right now. I am nailed _ by Shy. Follow me over there. I want to focus a lot more on what I do on Instagram because I wasn't posting a lot at all. So I want to show Instagram as much love as I do my YouTube channel. So here I did not speed this part up at all. I am going in with a I am going in with a Beetles liner brush. I will link the one that I have down below. This is definitely a game changer. Sorry if you can hear my neighbor dog barking. But it is what it is at this point. This purple polish was not really a good polish, but these other polishes I have here, they are also from Amazon. I will link them down below as well. Really good polishes. You get a bunch of them for a really affordable price. I did use them on my channel before, and voila, this design is really easy and simple. When I do the other nails, I do speed up that process because it's really repetitive. If you see me do it once, it's just the same thing. You want to make sure after any design or anytime you go in with gel polish that you are cleaning the sides up before you cure it in the lamp. I like to cure, flash cure, I should say, each design before I go in and do anything else, just because some gel polishes do bleed. They don't sit still. And, you know, sometimes clients move their hand around. I don't want my design to mess up, and I don't like going back in and fixing designs and redoing stuff. It's just a long process. So here, this purple took a little working with to build up. So that's what I'm doing here. These lines do not have to be extremely perfect. You do want to make sure they are somewhat straight. But yeah, this design really, really easy. I like this. I can't wait to do this with more deeper colors like fall colors or even Christmas time. This is like a design you can use all year around. I really, really like this. So on her next finger, I decided to do something a little bit different just because, you know, the other two were the same. I knew the smaller nails, I wasn't going to be able to do much on them as far as the design went with this. So I decided to just put the lines on both the top part of the nail and the bottom area of the nail, and then blend the two together as you see here. A quick tip before you go in with a different color gel polish, you do want to make sure you clean your brush off in some acetone, dry the brush up a little bit, and then dip it into the next color. If not, the color from your previous application will mix in with the new one. So that's all I'm doing here. And the last color that I do use is the white. I waited to use the white last because that is the color that will show up more against all the other colors. So that's the color I wanted to blend in with everything. I hope that makes sense. So here, that's what I'm doing, applying my white. And I love doing line work. I can't believe that I'm saying it. I try to do hand painted drawing as much as I can whenever I can. So here I'm just blending everything in, and after this, like I said, it's really, really repetitive. The pointer finger and the thumb finger is a lot smaller, so I do go in with a similar design, it's just smaller. I totally forgot to address the lighting in the beginning of this video. I wasn't going to upload the video just because I felt like the lighting from school was a little bit off and dull. But yeah, nonetheless, here we are. I hope you appreciate the content. And yeah. And then now I'm going in with top coat from Pro Nail Bar. I like to go in with my top coat before I put my stones on. I think it look pretty sloppy when you put your stones on and then go in with your gel top coat. I believe this is personal preference, and you also have to know your products. I so happen to have really good top coat, and I have really good stone glue. Your stones aren't coming off with my rhinestone glue. I know people say that all the time, but you know, it is what it is. I like to go in and with my top coat, it just give it a more clean, flawless look. So that's what I'm doing here, just going in with a really thin layered application. You want to make sure you're not using a lot of gel polish, because just like acrylic, you can flood your cuticle area with your gel polish. So less is more when it comes to the gel polish, really thin layers, and making sure you clean up the sides. I do cure that for 60 seconds. And then this part here, I am just going in and adding rhinestones. Nothing fancy. I didn't have a particular look that I was going for. We just knew we wanted to bling it out a little bit. So we are almost at the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram, nailed_by_shy. I appreciate you guys. We are at 3K. Yeah, we're growing and I'm loving it. This is the final look. I appreciate all of you and I'll check you guys out on my next video. Bye.